The Toyota Corolla Cross has quietly become one of the smartest compact SUVs in the market, and for 2026, it's been refined in all the right ways. Under the hood, you've got two main powertrains. The base model still runs a 2.0-liter, four-cylinder gasoline engine, producing 169 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque, paired with a CVT and front or all-wheel drive. But the real star is the hybrid AWD version. It combines the same 2.0-liter engine with 3 electric motors for a total of 196 horsepower. That's a noticeable bump in both power and efficiency. You'll get up to 42 miles per gallon combined, making it one of the most fuel-efficient AWD crossovers in its class. Without sacrificing performance, it can sprint from 0 to 60 in around 8 seconds, which is solid for a small hybrid SUV. Now, step inside and you can feel Toyota's focus on refinement. The cabin has been completely updated. You've got a 10.5-inch infotainment touchscreen, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, and standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Even the base trim offers push-button start, automatic climate control, and plenty of soft touch surfaces. Higher trims, like the XSE, get two-tone interiors, contrast stitching, and heated seats that actually feel premium. The cargo space is generous at 24 cubic feet behind the rear seats, and over 60 cubic feet when folded. It's not massive, but the layout is practical and the floor is low, which helps with loading. Driving dynamics have improved too. The suspension's been tuned for a smoother, more stable ride. The steering feels more responsive, and Toyota has enhanced sound insulation, so cabin noise is way lower than before. Safety-wise, it's loaded. Every model comes with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which means adaptive cruise control, lane tracing assist, road sign recognition, pre-collision braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross-traffic alert. Basically, this car is watching out for you even when you're not. So, what's the takeaway? The 2026 Corolla Cross isn't trying to be flashy. It's built to be efficient, smart, and reliable for daily driver that handles city traffic. The Toyota Camry has always been the definition of dependable, but the 2026 model takes that reputation and drives it straight into the future. Because for the first time ever, every Camry is a hybrid. That's right, no more pure gas engines. Toyota's gone all in on efficiency. Power comes from a 2.5-liter four-cylinder hybrid system, producing 225 horsepower with front-wheel drive, or 232 horsepower if you go all-wheel drive. That AWD setup isn't just marketing. It uses an electric rear motor that kicks in instantly, for extra grip when the road gets slick. And here's the best part, fuel economy. The new Camry can deliver up to 53 miles per gallon city and around 50 highway, which is unheard of for a mid-size sedan this powerful. 0 to 60, about 6.6 seconds. Smooth and effortless thanks to Toyota's latest hybrid tuning. Now, about the design. This isn't your dad's Camry anymore. The front end is sharper, lower, and more confident, with slimmer LED headlights and a bold grille inspired by Toyota's sportier lineup. The SE and XSE trims go even further, with dark accents, aggressive bumpers, and 19-inch wheels that give it real road presence. Inside, Toyota's stepped up big. The cabin is modern and minimal, dominated by a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster and a 12.3-inch central touchscreen. That's crisp, responsive, and finally feels premium. Every trim now gets wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, USB-C ports, and over-the-air software updates, so your car stays up to date without dealership visits. Ride quality is where the 2026 Camry really shines. Toyota fine-tuned the suspension to deliver a balance between comfort and control. The steering feels more precise, body roll is reduced, and the cabin stays whisper quiet even on rough roads. Safety top tier. Every model includes Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which means adaptive cruise control, pre-collision braking, lane tracing assist, blind spot monitoring, and road sign recognition, all standard. The system's sensors are smarter and faster than ever before, making this one of the safest sedans in its segment. The Toyota RAV4 has been a global bestseller for years. And the 2026 model is here to make sure it stays that way. This time, Toyota has refined everything that made it great. From performance and comfort to tech and electrification. The big news: the 2026 RAV4 lineup is now fully electrified. That means every version is either a hybrid or a plug-in hybrid. No more pure gasoline models. The standard hybrid uses a 2.5-liter, 4-cylinder engine paired with electric motors, producing around 230 horsepower. Available in both front-wheel and all-wheel drive. It's efficient, quick, and tuned for smooth daily driving. Then there's the RAV4 Prime plug-in hybrid, the powerhouse of the lineup. It pumps out a combined 320 horsepower, does 0 to 60 in about 5.7 seconds, and delivers up to 50 miles of pure electric range before the gas engine even kicks in. Charge it for a few hours, and you're good to go all week for short commutes without touching a drop of fuel. Fuel economy is impressive across the board. Hybrids average 41 miles per gallon, while the Prime can achieve over 90 mpg when running on electric and gas combined. Design-wise, the 2026 RAV4 looks tougher and more futuristic. The front grille's sharper, the LED lights are slimmer, and the overall shape has more sculpted character lines. Toyota's also introduced new colors and trim-specific designs, from the urban-ready XSE to the rugged Woodland Edition with off-road tires, roof racks, and skid plates. Inside, it's all about comfort and connectivity. The new cabin design brings a 12.3-inch digital driver display, an optional 12.9-inch infotainment screen, and Toyota's latest RenoOS software, which makes the interface faster and more intuitive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, plus you get voice command over-the-air updates, and available JBL premium sound. The materials have been upgraded to soft-touch panels, contrast stitching, and improved seat padding for long drives. Space-wise, you still get one of the largest cargo areas in its class, around 70 cubic feet with the seats folded. On the road, the 2026 RAV4 feels more refined. The Land Cruiser name is legendary. It's been Toyota's badge of toughness for over 70 years. And now, that legacy is shrinking down literally. Meet the 2026 Toyota Mini Land Cruiser, the compact off-roader that's about to shake up the SUV world. Officially rumored as the Land Cruiser FJ or Land Cruiser 250 short wheelbase. This model takes the rugged DNA of its big brother and packs it into a smaller, more affordable, more urban-friendly package without losing an ounce of adventure. Under the hood, the Mini Cruiser is expected to use Toyota's proven 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid powertrain, producing around 326 horsepower and 465 pounds-ft of torque, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and full-time 4-wheel drive. That's the same setup from the big 2024 Land Cruiser, just tuned lighter for city and trail use. It's built on the TNGA platform, the same body-on-frame chassis that underpins the Tundra and Sequoia, meaning it's still a real off-roader, not a crossover in disguise. You get locking differentials, low-range gearing, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and a serious suspension system that gives this compact rig true off-road credibility. Design-wise, it's pure retro cool. Think squared-off fenders, upright windows, round LED headlights, and a classic two-tone paint option. That perfect blend of nostalgia and modern engineering. It's smaller than the Prado or the C300, but it looks ready to take on mountains, mud, or downtown traffic without breaking a sweat. Inside, Toyota's kept things rugged yet modern. Expect a 12.3-inch infotainment screen, a digital instrument cluster, and a mix of durable materials, rubberized controls, washable floors, and heavy-duty seat fabrics. There's also the option for advanced driver tech like 360-degree cameras, trail cameras, and Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 with adaptive cruise and lane assist. Fuel economy should land around 27 to 30 miles per gallon combined, thanks to the hybrid system, which is impressive for a vehicle with this much torque and off-road gear. And here's the real kicker. Toyota is targeting a starting price around $35,000 to $40,000, making it one of the most accessible off-roaders in the market. The Toyota Highlander has always been the quiet achiever the go-to SUV for families who want comfort, safety, and reliability without shouting about it. But the 2026 Toyota Highlander, it's bolder, smarter, and more electrified than ever before. Ready to take on an all-new era of family adventure. Let's start with the big news under the hood. Toyota's saying goodbye to the old V6 and doubling down on efficiency with its 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid engine. Combined output around 265 horsepower and 310 pounds-ft of torque, paired with either front-wheel or all-wheel drive. But the real story here is Toyota's engineering focus: smoother acceleration, reduced noise, and up to 36 miles per gallon combined. A big leap from previous models. There's also talk of a plug-in hybrid variant joining the lineup later in 2026, possibly borrowing tech from the RAV4 Prime, meaning up to 40 to 50 miles of pure EV range before the gas engine kicks in. Imagine daily school runs without using a drop of fuel. Design-wise, the Highlander gets sharper and more sophisticated. The front fascia is inspired by the new Land Cruiser and Grand Highlander: bigger grille, thinner LED headlights, and muscular fenders that give it more road presence. Out back, new LED taillights and cleaner lines make it look more upscale and athletic than ever. Step inside, and it's all about space and serenity. The 2026 Highlander seats up to 8 passengers, with more legroom in the second and third rows. Toyota's added extra sound insulation, upgraded materials, and a sleek horizontal dash layout centered around a massive 12.3-inch infotainment screen running the latest Toyota Reno S software. You also get a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice control, and over-the-air updates. So your SUV gets smarter over time. Comfort top tier. The available ventilated and heated seats, tri-zone climate control, and panoramic moonroof make long drives a breeze. The suspension tuning has been refined, too. Handling feels tighter, while ride quality remains buttery smooth. Safety, of course, is standard Toyota excellence. Few cars have earned the kind of respect the Honda Civic has. It's been the people's car for nearly 50 years. The balance point between performance, practicality, and pure driving joy. And the 2026 Honda Civic. It's not reinventing the wheel, it's refining it to near perfection. Let's start with the powertrain lineup. Honda's keeping it clean, efficient, and exciting. You'll still get the 2.0-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder in the base trims, delivering 158 horsepower, and the 1.5-liter turbo in the X and Touring models, now tuned for slightly more punch, 180 horsepower and improved low-end torque. Both engines are paired with Honda's smooth CVT transmission, but the big upgrade is in refinement: quieter, more responsive, and more efficient than ever. For those who crave real excitement, the 2026 Civic C and Type R are where things get serious. The C continues with its 1.5-liter turbo, now mated to a sharper 6-speed manual and tighter suspension tuning. Meanwhile, the Civic Type R remains the performance king with a 0.0-liter turbocharged beast pushing nearly 330 horsepower, front-wheel drive only, and a manual gearbox that feels like it was engineered in heaven. Fuel economy is stellar across the board, up to 42 miles per gallon on the highway for the standard models, and Honda's rumored hybrid variant is set to launch in select markets for 2026. Could push that into the 50 mpg range while adding instant electric torque. Now let's talk design. The Civic has matured. The 2026 model builds on the 11th generation's clean, timeless look with sharper LED headlights, a wider stance, and subtle tweaks to the grille and tail to enhance aerodynamics. The result? It looks sleek without trying too hard, sporty, but sophisticated. Inside, Honda's design team went minimalist, focusing on visibility, simplicity, and quality. The metal honeycomb dash trim, floating 9-inch touchscreen, and fully digital driver display make the cabin feel fresh and upscale. You get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a Bose premium sound system on higher trims, and over-the-air software updates, something that's quickly becoming the industry standard. The 2026 Civic also brings big upgrades in ride comfort. The Honda CR-V has always been one of those vehicles that just works. Reliable, comfortable, and efficient, it's been a global bestseller for decades. And the 2026 Honda CR-V continues that legacy by becoming smarter, sleeker, and more electrified than ever before. Honda isn't reinventing the formula, it's perfecting it. The 2026 model carries forward the two-engine lineup. A 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and a 2.0-liter hybrid system, both refined for smoother power delivery and better fuel efficiency. The standard 1.5-liter turbo puts out 190 horsepower and 179 pounds-ft of torque, paired with a continuously variable transmission CVT for seamless driving. But the star of the show is the CR-V hybrid, generating 204 horsepower with instant electric torque, making it the quickest and most fuel-efficient version yet, delivering up to 43 miles per gallon city. And for 2026, Honda's adding optional all-wheel drive across all trims, with real-time torque vectoring that sends power where it's needed most, whether you're cornering hard or climbing a wet mountain road. Design-wise, the CR-V has grown up. It's longer, wider, and tougher looking, with bold LED headlights, a broad front grille, and sculpted lines that give it a solid, athletic stance. The Sportail and Sport Touring trims add black accents, 19-inch wheels, and a more aggressive vibe that makes the CR-V feel less family hauler and more of an adventure. Step inside, and it's pure Honda precision. The cabin is airy, beautifully organized, and built to last. You get a 9-inch infotainment screen, a 7-inch digital gauge cluster, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, higher trims and wireless charging, a Bose 12-speaker sound system, and plush leather seats. The visibility is excellent, and cargo space remains class-leading, over 76 cubic feet with the rear seats folded. Ride comfort is a major highlight. Honda tuned the suspension for a near-luxury feel, with better noise isolation and smoother damping. Steering feels tight and responsive, perfect for both highway cruising and city commutes. Safety tech, all-inclusive. Every 2026 CR-V comes with Honda Sensing 3.0, featuring adaptive cruise control. The Honda HR-V has always been the practical younger sibling in Honda's SUV. Family is small, efficient, and easy to live with. But the 2026 Honda HR-V is all grown up now, stepping into a new generation that's smarter, roomier, and far more sophisticated than ever before. Built on the same global platform as the Civic, the new HR-V feels tighter, stronger, and more composed. Under the hood, it carries forward the familiar 2.0-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine, producing 158 horsepower and 138 pounds-ft of torque, paired with a continuously variable transmission CVT that's been retuned for smoother and quieter acceleration. But the big headline for 2026, a hybrid version is coming. Borrowing tech from the larger CR-V, the HR-V hybrid is expected to deliver around 180 horsepower combined and nearly 45 miles per gallon, bringing instant torque and better city efficiency. A huge leap forward for this subcompact SUV. On the road, the HR-V feels surprisingly refined. The longer wheelbase and wider tread make it more stable on highways, while Honda's suspension tuning gives it a composed, confident feel through corners. Steering is light but precise, making it ideal for both city commutes and weekend drives. Design-wise, the 2026 HR-V looks upscale with sleek LED headlights, a minimalist grille, and a coupe-like rear profile. It's more European in character, inspired by the HR Versys sold globally. The sport trim adds black accents, 18-inch wheels, and a bolder stance, while higher trims bring chrome, detailing, and dual-tone options that make it look way more premium than its price tag suggests. Inside, it's pure Civic DNA, and that's a great thing. The cabin is simple, airy, and ergonomic, with quality materials and excellent visibility. You get a 7-inch digital display, an available 9-inch infotainment screen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, USB ports, and available leather-trimmed seats. The HR-V's magic trick is still its space. Despite being compact, it offers 24.4 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats. expanding to 55.1 cubic feet when folded. The seat design is ultra-flexible, ideal for active lifestyles or small families. Safety is a major strength too. Every 2026 HR-V comes with Honda Sensing 3.0, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, collision mitigation braking, road departure prevention, and traffic jam assist. Honda also improved its structural rigidity for better crash performance and ride comfort. The Ford Explorer has been an American icon for more than 3 decades, the SUV that defined family adventure. And now, the 2026 Ford Explorer is here to redefine it once again, more modern, more connected, and more capable than ever. Ford has given the Explorer a serious refresh for 2026. Starting with the exterior, the design is bolder, cleaner, and more aerodynamic. The front fascia now features a wide, upright grille, sleek LED headlights, and sculpted body lines that give it a stronger, more athletic stance. Out back, new full-width taillights and redesigned bumpers make it look wider and more upscale. A perfect balance of toughness and tech. Under the hood, the Explorer sticks with a proven formula, powerful and flexible. The base engine is a 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder producing around 300 horsepower, paired with a 10-speed automatic transmission that's smoother and quicker than before. For those craving more muscle, the 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 in the Platinum and Sane trims delivers an impressive 400 horsepower and 415 pounds-ft of torque, one of the strongest engines in its class. Both engines offer rear-wheel drive or intelligent all-wheel drive, giving drivers real control whether they're hauling, towing, or taking on rough terrain. Speaking of towing, the 2026 Explorer can handle up to 5,600 pounds, enough for boats, campers, or whatever adventure you're planning next. Fuel economy ranges from 21 to 27 miles per gallon, depending on trim. But Ford is also preparing a plug-in hybrid variant for select markets and combining electric range with the Explorer's proven long-distance comfort. Inside, the 2026 Explorer has taken a huge leap forward. The cabin feels more open, with premium materials, softer touch points, and a massive 13.2-inch vertical touchscreen running Ford's SYNC4 system. The new interface supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Amazon Alexa, and over-the-air updates, meaning your SUV literally gets smarter with time. You also get a fully digital 12.3-inch driver display, optional B&O premium audio, and upgraded seating with heating, cooling, and massaging functions. The second row can be equipped with captain's chairs, while the third row folds flat, giving up to 87.8 cubic feet of cargo space. On the road, the 2026 Explorer feels more refined than ever. Ford has tweaked suspension damping for smoother handling and better body control, especially in corners. For over 2 decades, the Volkswagen Golfer has been the quiet assassin of the hot hatch world, subtle on the outside, but brutally capable underneath. And the 2026 Golf R, it's sharper, faster, and smarter than ever, proof that performance and practicality can live perfectly together. Under the hood, Volkswagen continues to refine its magic formula. The 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, now tuned to push out an estimated 328 horsepower and 310 pounds-ft of torque. Power is sent through a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic or a 6-speed manual for purists, VW's signature 4Motion all-wheel drive system with torque vectoring. That system isn't just marketing fluff. It can send up to 100% of the power to a single rear wheel, giving the Golfer mind-bending cornering control, 0 to 60, just about 4.3 seconds. Blistering speed for something with 4 doors and a hatchback. But the 2026 model isn't just about numbers, it's about refinement. The suspension has been recalibrated with adaptive dampers, giving the car dual personalities, plush and calm in comfort mode, razor sharp and precise in race mode. You can literally feel the chassis tighten beneath you when you switch driving profiles. Design-wise, the 2026 Golfer stays faithful to its sleeper DNA. It's clean, understated, and instantly recognizable. But look closer, the front bumper is more aggressive. The LED matrix headlights sharper, and the signature blue or accents pop across the grille and brake calipers. The quad exhausts and subtle rear diffuser hint at the performance hiding beneath the polished exterior. Inside, it's pure German precision. You get sport bucket seats with integrated headrests, blue stitching, and an updated digital cockpit pro that displays performance data, G-forces, and lap times. The 12.9-inch infotainment system is finally improved, faster, more responsive, and more intuitive.